ITeachGeek.com. Ask Brian.
That's me.
Welcome to ITeachGeek. I'm your host Rashad, and I'm here to show you how to do boot Windows and Ubuntu. Alright, if you haven't already know, when you first come in, turn your computer on, you want to go ahead and boot to your BIOS. If you don't know how to boot to your BIOS, it's either a couple of keys, F2 or F12 or F1, depending on your computer type. If you don't know, it should show you at the bottom of the screen when you first turn your computer on. Once you get into your BIOS, you want to try to find something about boot or boot priority. So we go into boot, you want to make sure that whatever you're trying to install Ubuntu with, if you're using a thumb drive, you want to make this number one, or if you're using a CD drive, you want to make this the CD drive number one. Okay, once we do this, you just go ahead and save it, however you save it. Everyone's different. And there it should boot up. Alright, once this comes up, I'll be back. Alright, when it comes up, you should see these two options. So we want to go ahead and install it. You can try it out if you want to, just to test it to see if you really want it. But I'm going to go ahead and install it. Alright, here you can go ahead and download the updates while you're installing, or you can just keep going. Right now I don't want to do that, so you can go ahead and press continue. Alright, when you get here, you want to go ahead and click the first option. If you want to replace Windows Server with Ubuntu, you can, or you can do something a little different right here. You can create your own custom partition tables. But we're going to go ahead and do it the easy tool they have now for you. So go ahead and install Ubuntu alongside Windows 7. Alright, and here it shows you that it's giving you Ubuntu this many gigs and Windows this many gigs. So if you want to give Ubuntu more, you can by just pulling the slider and you give it more. And then you can press install. Alright, notice in install you can do options. So you can go ahead and pick what time zone you're in. You can pick your keyboard layout. Press OK. Let me continue. And you can even make a user and password and notice that it's installing while we're doing all this. So we go ahead and make a username. Alright, after it complete, I will be back. When you restart, it should come up here. You should see Windows 7 here. You want to pick this top Ubuntu right here. I have a tutorial on how to configure this. This is called the grub. So this is how you would start up every time you boot up your operating system now, because you have Windows down here to boot into Windows. Then up here is the boot into Ubuntu. Right now we're going to boot into Ubuntu. Alright, put your password in. And there you have successfully installed Ubuntu. You go ahead and play around with it. If you're not used to it, you can go ahead and play around. If you're already used to it, you already know what to do. Come here, display. Make sure you change the resolution to make it look good. And like I said before, I have a tutorial on how to change that grub around to make it look real nice. You can put a picture back there and change how everything looks. So go ahead and keep playing around with Ubuntu. I'm your host Rashad. Thanks for watching.